Hey guys, so tonight we're gonna be playing some more Need for Speed Heat, and it's already like five. Actually, it's 5:45 now, so it's almost six. Um, yeah, so I streamed Siege last night, and it was the longest stream I have ever done on this channel. I started at like midnight, and we went till 8:30, so it was an 8.5 hour stream. Um, I went to sleep after that, and I slept for 10 hours, which for weekends that is actually a short sleep for me. I actually wanted to sleep longer. But for some reason I just couldn't. I woke up at 7. Like I went to bed at 9. I woke up at 7. Uh, and I could not fall back asleep. So yeah, and then I waited a bit, and now I'm streaming, and now I actually kind of feel tired. So I'm probably just gonna stream this for a bit and then go to sleep again. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I got some Dr. Pepper here. Nice hydrating drink. And I don't even know if I streamed this last week because a lot of times now, on weekends, I'm just like sleeping so much that I just like miss streams either on Saturday or Sunday night. So I don't actually remember if I streamed this last week or not. But I do remember getting this Porsche 911 Carrera GTS, which I customized, and it hasn't been tested out yet. So I guess we'll test it out tonight and just kind of play some Need for Speed Heat and chill. That's about it. So I'll get the hashtag here on Discord. We'll see how it does tonight. I know this game has really kind of fallen from what it once was. When I do eventually replace this game with something, I'm not sure what I'm going to be streaming on Saturdays, because really Siege is the only thing now that gets like good views. Everything else is just kind of like, you know, not as good as Siege. So I don't know. Okay. Let me get this hashtag here. Uploads and streams. NFS Heat Saturday. Haven't actually been on this iPad since it died last night because I use my iPad to read chat, and it ran out of battery power during the stream because I was streaming for so long, and now like all these notifications that I was you know getting last night are coming through. All right, I'm on stream now. No one's in chat yet, so yeah, we'll see how tonight goes. Last night was certainly pretty crazy. Things started off pretty well. Um, it was kind of weird because I had planned in advance with Buck to do some customs. So we did a 1v1 first, and then we did a 5v5. So at first, it's almost like I didn't have enough people. We got enough people eventually, but I only had two people that secured spots before my stream. Um, and we were planning to do a 5v5, so I did my 1v1 with Buck, and then we were ready to do the 5v5. but it was like really like messy to get it started because we didn't have enough people. So eventually we did, and then after that we were doing ranked, and then things were going well. We had lots of views on the stream, lots of people were playing. But then like around like 3 hours into the stream, so I guess around like 3 a.m., everyone just kind of got off, and then everything was kind of dead for a bit. And then some more people hopped on, and then we were getting randoms and stuff from Discord as well. And then I ended up streaming until like 8:30, and we had lots going on more towards the end of the stream as well. So yeah, it was kind of weird. But yeah, it honestly seems like more people hop on now, like early morning rather than like at nighttime. Like there's a lot of people that are still playing at like midnight and stuff, but like I don't know, a lot of people go to bed around like 2, 3, and then things kind of die off. But there's a lot of people that wake up around like 5, 6, and then yeah, that seems like there's more people on at that time than there are at night now. That's not how it used to be, but it is now. So if I want a good stream on Siege, I have to either just start really late, or if I start at midnight, I have to make sure I stream for a long time. If I end my stream at like 3, 4, and I start at midnight, then it's not going to go too well. I got to keep streaming until like at least 6, and then people will start getting on. Anyways, I don't think anyone's going to hop on for this tonight, so let's just hop in here solo, do online, use this new Porsche, and we will see what happens. I honestly don't remember if I streamed this last week or if it was 2 weeks ago was the last time. I don't remember, but it doesn't really matter that much. I got less than a week of school left because officially my classes are done now, but I do have an exam next week on Thursday, and I have a group project that's due tomorrow night. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow, whatever time I wake up. Hopefully I wake up before midnight, be able to get that done. And then just the exam on Thursday, and then on Friday I'm going back home for the summer, and a college summer lasts longer than 4 months, so that'll be nice.
Hey, park it up. Take a load off.
Alright, so let's hop out of the garage here. We'll test this out. Carrera GTS. Went with a pretty simple look on this car with this nice blue. I don't remember if I downloaded that one from the community or if that was a custom. It doesn't matter. It looks good. Nice bright blue Porsche, so let's see how it does. This is just the regular 911 GTS. This is the closest you can get in this game to just like a regular modern 911. So it's pretty straightforward, pretty basic. Sounds good. The car definitely sounds nice. Feels pretty quick too. Here's Sonic. Let's test this thing out at full throttle. This car is pretty quick. Off the line was definitely nice. Yeah, this feels good. I like the handling in this game a lot. Compared to the other racing games that I play, like The Crew 2 and Need for Speed Unbound, of course, I prefer the handling in this game. The way the cars drive in this game is the best, in my opinion. I can easily control every car as long as they don't like suck at handling. And there's a few cars that suck at handling in this game, but most of them are pretty good. Especially the Porsches. Hey, there we go. Any car that can slow down enough there to not go into the water is a good car. Perfect. Whoa. It was kind of weird. This car was riding really smoothly until the end there, and then I kind of spun out. Kind of did like a weird, yeah, I don't know. My Mitsubishi in Need for Speed Unbound does that sometimes. Where I'm steering one way and then I let off the, you know, the drift, and then the car will turn the other way. It's supposed to go back to going straight after that, not turn the other way. Anyways. We'll do a second race in this car, as I usually do. Whenever I make a new car and I'm testing it out, I usually do at least 2 races with it, so. Let's do J-Storm, it's right here. This 911 isn't really nice and shiny anymore, it's a little banged up, but it'll still do the trick. Front of my car is a little bent. It's not looking too good. That was a nice drift. Whoa. Had to hit that drift really hard there. It's going fast. Whoa. Some nitrous right at the end there. Alright, good stuff. Let's change cars now. What else do we got here? Kinda feel like using my LaFerrari. Where's that at? There we go. This car's a beaut. Could try Arion for this one. I've used the Pista for Arion a few times. I guess we'll see how the LaFerrari does. F40 is the best Ferrari in this game for sure, but the Pista might be better than the LaFerrari, I don't know. You can really hear the electric motor in this thing in this gun. Oh, come on, what a moron. This car sounds more like hybrid than I remember. It sounds cool. It's assisted by that V12. Well, it's more like a V12 being assisted by the E motor. Oh. There we go. Yeah, this car is fast. Gotta get used to driving this thing again. Definitely steers a little different than the Porsche I was just using. Oh, I did the nitrous early. Whoops. This was actually one of the first cars I got in this game. When I first started this game, I was kind of just going off the KS edition cars, which I had for free, the deluxe edition. Then after I was fed up with the Corvette, I switched to the Huracan Performante. That was the first car I bought. The second car I bought was this, LaFerrari. But this wasn't the first car I got 400 plus. I think the next car I bought after this was the Porsche, the RSR, and that was my first 400 plus car. Because that car is very easy to get 400 plus. This was like the second car I bought, so I got this a long time ago. Probably over 3 years ago. And this car came out in like 2013. This car's like 10 years old now. It doesn't look like it. It still looks modern. It's a timeless classic. It's not really a classic yet because it's only 10 years old, but 20 years from now people will look back at the LaFerrari like it's a classic. The way people in their 40s and 50s look at the Ferrari F40 is how people like me will look at the LaFerrari when we're old. Alright. What are we using next? What's a good car for Ray of Light? Let's go with the Viper, why not? Haven't used this in a while. Viper on Ray of Light. I know the Viper doesn't have the best handling, but it shouldn't be too bad. Oh, come on. That thing sent me flying. The Viper isn't that light. It's pretty light for a V10 car, but got launched by that truck. Alright. I don't know why Dodge stopped making the Viper. That's probably one of the dumbest things they did. The dumbest thing Dodge has ever done is what they're doing right now, which is getting rid of the Charger and the Challenger for some new electric Charger. But they stopped producing the Viper back in like 2017 because they weren't selling enough of them or something. But like, is the brand really losing money for, you know, making the Vipers, even if that many of them weren't being sold? People were still buying them. The Viper is America's V10. It's a special car. Competes with the Corvette. This is the regular, I'm pretty sure it's the base, just the SRT Viper in this game, which would smoke a Corvette Stingray. It's almost as fast as the Corvette Z06. Flynn won't back off here. He's in the Ford GT. A lot of times people compare the Viper and the Corvette with the Ford GT, but the Ford GT is one level up. It's a full-on supercar. And the Ford GT has a V6. It's twin turbo V6. Oh my god, come on. What the hell was that? I would have rather the car went into the water there so it would respawn me. That was terrible. The handling isn't even that bad in this car, it's just kind of delayed. Really screwed me on that one turn. This car isn't that fast either, like it, you know, it's fast, it's 400 plus, but it's not that fast. For 400 plus cars, it's probably on the slower side. Not as fast as the LaFerrari or the Porsche that I was using. Yeah, that's what it is. The faster you're going in this car, the slower the drifts are. That's a pretty big drift going at high speed. Now I just need this Ford GT to kindly screw off. Keeps getting in my way. Why is he doing that? The bots don't normally do that in this game. He keeps like driving in front of me. That's like something that a real player would do. Like he had no reason to start turning there, we were going straight, but then he steers so that his car is in front of mine. What the hell's he trying to do? Trying to get both of us to crash? Oh god, this car can't turn at all on nitrous either. Unfortunately, the Viper is not one of the best 400 plus cars. For 400 plus, it's pretty slow, but still got first place here against the bots. That's really all that matters. Okay. What should I use next? You know what, let's do some off-road racing. I feel like a little bit of off-roading. Which off-road car should I use? Could go with the G-Wagon. Let's do it. I think I recently re-customized this car and re-upgraded it as well. The power is 10 for 10, but the high speed and acceleration are pretty low. The G-Wagon isn't that fast. The new G63 in real life is it's pretty quick, but compared to most other like super SUVs that have the same amount of power and same price, they're a lot faster. But you know, this car really is just a giant like brick, really. There's no kind of aerodynamics going on with the G-Wagon, but it makes for a pretty decent off-roader. Got the Mansory build on this one too. That off-road suspension really shakes the car as well when I'm driving. You can see like this whole car looks like it's moving around on the suspension. This thing really wobbles. Pretty fast though, for 337 even on the road like this, it feels pretty fast. Good launch. Alright, well, let's go take this thing off-road and see how she does. Maybe we'll try a new off-road race, or one that I haven't done in like a long time. 'Cause there's a few I usually stick to, but we'll try something else. Not Railway to Heaven. Don't use off-road cars for that. Could go with this one. This is a sprint race, Santiago. Not a lot of money for this, and it's only recommended 200, but off-road sprint race is interesting. I'm out of Dr. Pepper. I'm still thirsty. I had some McDonald's for dinner shortly before the stream. Nothing gets me thirsty like fast food. Gotta off-road just to get to the start of this race. This could be some serious off-roading coming up. Alright, let's see how this one is. Pretty quiet stream tonight. Kind of expected as much. This game really, really died this year. More like the end of last year. One of those bots just went off the cliff, I saw that. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever done this race before, this is a weird one. It feels like a rally sprint in the crew too. Whoa. How do you get a G-Wagon to go flying like that? This thing weighs like 5,000 pounds. Look, the bots are going off the track too. This is kind of crazy. This is some serious turns for an off-road race. These cars aren't good enough at turning for this. I'm in an SUV right now. This car can barely do the regular turns. I'm getting cut off. Oh my god. This is brutal. I should have went with a way smaller off-road car for this. Like my Nissan Fairlady or something. This car is just getting rocked. You're not catching up. Screw off, pal. Okay, G-Wagon wins. It's kind of tough, though. This car is pretty bad at handling, even off-road. And yeah, for an off-road race, that was pretty wild. Okay. It's kind of annoying that there isn't a race here where I can just, like, change my car. We gotta drive over to somewhere else now. We can do some more off-roading, but I want to switch my vehicle. There's, like, nothing nearby. Where are all the off-road races at? There's one actually kind of in the city over here. This goes along the beach in the city. Sand and Eyes. That's a circuit, apparently. It looks like a sprint to me. How is that a circuit race? Do you go back and forth down the beach? That doesn't make any sense. I don't know how that's a circuit, but let's go give this a shot. Wouldn't really expect there to be any off-road races near the city, but we got this one. Going up and down the beach, so we'll see what happens. I wonder if it's an error that it says circuit race, because it doesn't look like a circuit race to me. Circuit race, the end has to connect with the beginning. That was just a solid line, like a sprint race. Come on. amount of times I'm crashing into trucks today is not okay. Car's about to get destroyed, and this is a G-Wagon. I'd expect this car to have a lot of health. Alright, looks all clean again, but that's not gonna last. We're going to do some more off-roading. The launch on this car is so slow, it has like so much wheel spin. It shouldn't have wheel spin. A car like this should have serious grip. We got off-road tires on. And this car is so tall that it's actually a little bit hard to see what's in front of me. Like, not most stuff, but like occasionally, you know, if something's coming up, if a civilian just kind of rushes right in front of me, it's a little harder to see. Because this car is so tall. And I didn't realize it until I looked it up, but the G-Wagon is actually not that long. Like, lengthwise, it's, you would actually be considered a mid-size SUV lengthwise, which is weird. The car is so tall, but it's not that long. It's really on the smaller side of SUVs, because most performance SUVs are like large SUVs, maybe even full size. Okay, here's the race. Sand and eyes. Let's give it a shot. I think we'll hit the garage after this. No one could hit that billboard. You need a non-off-road car for that one. Oh, thank God I could smash through that. This car could just not turn out of the way in time. Oh, we're on the boardwalk. Okay, this is interesting. You know what? I think I've actually done this race before. And this race might actually go better with a street car. Because, yeah, oh my God, this thing is speeding. Going on the boardwalk like this is not off-road. This is like doing Railway to Heaven. So this might actually be better with a street car. The only thing is when you're on the beach like this. When you're on the beach, it might not go so well. I can't even control my G-Wagon on the beach. And oh my God, why is the launch so slow in this car? The wheel spin is atrocious. Okay, there we go, that's done. It's pretty crazy. This car flies on-road. I think this would be a better on-road car than off-road, honestly. On the boardwalk there, this thing was just actually flying. Also, it's getting bright out now. I'm turning off my lamp. Alright, let's go back to the garage. I think it's time to make my final off-road car, and that would be the Land Rover Defender. In my 3 years of playing this game, I never used the Defender before. It's not really popular. I haven't really seen a lot of other people using it, but it's kind of a, you know, good car for off-roading.
So when are you gonna get your own place?
Don't listen to him.
And out of all the new cars that I bought, that I haven't made yet, the Defender is one of them. Here it is. And this car is in Need for Speed Unbound. And in Unbound, for one of the qualifiers, you unlock this as like a street car. It's like a street version, and it looks totally different. So We're not using this as a street car in this game. We're going to be using it as an off-road car, of course. But first, I gotta make it. So let's see what we got. Yeah, normally this thing has an i4 engine. This car would be so slow in real life, and in this game, it's 100, which is the lowest you can get. This car has a 121 horsepower, 2.2 liter i4. And this is a 2015 as well. This car looks so old. I don't know why it took Land Rover so long to do a new look for the Defender. Like, I don't know how many generations this car has, but this thing looks like it's from the 70s. And this is 2015, which is crazy. Now, in like 2019, they did a new Defender, so they totally changed the look. It still looks like a Defender, but it looks like a way more like kind of futuristic and, modern looking one. It looks nice. But yeah, this just looks old. And I mean, this is like a big SUV and it's got an i4 engine in it. Like, oh my God, that's so slow. 121 horsepower in a car this big, like this thing would be atrociously slow. The new Defender has an i6, probably with at least 300 horsepower, and then there's obviously the V8 version too, which is pretty quick. So I think we need to swap a V8 or maybe even a V12 into this because we need something that's gonna haul this car around. V12 looks like the best option. Should I put a V12 in my Land Rover? I think so. Yeah, I think we should go with this V12. 730 horsepower, 6.5 liter V12. It's probably a Ferrari engine. Let's go with it. V12 Land Rover. Gonna need all the Ultimate Plus parts, of course. Okay, we're already at 300, but we are going to be putting off-road parts in this car, which I think actually sometimes brings like the rating of the car down, so we're probably not going to get this 400 plus. It's kind of tough to get 400 plus cars, for off-road. Turbo could make a difference here. This is naturally aspirated for now. There we go. Yeah, let's get that dual turbo in here. Twin turbo V12. And the Land Rover. This thing would have way more horsepower now. Twin turbo V12s are pretty crazy. And yeah, actually, I was saving these nitrous tanks for off-road cars. I can sell the rest of these now. Because we are not going to be needing those. The individual 5 3-pound tanks. I use these for off-road cars, but for street cars, I prefer the 12-pound tank. Okay, we need some Super Rally suspension. It's usually the way to go. This car's looking pretty lifted now. Brakes I don't usually screw with. Tires, Elite Rally tires, obviously. Bring high speed down a bit, but acceleration goes up from the stock, so that's good. Gotta have that Elite Plus clutch. Is this changing the car at all? Doesn't look like it. And the differential, we'll go Super Rally for the differential. Okay, well this car is 377 out of 400 for off-road, which is good. It's not often I get off-road cars like above 350 really. And yeah, this car's got a nice honkin' V12 in it, twin turbo V12. So yeah, this thing is it's pretty crazy. Pretty insane, I must say. Okay. Got some interesting hoods here. Maybe we'll go with that one. Let's do it. Just make this look as beastly as possible, I guess. Okay, so yeah, it's got this weird like cover at the back. So yeah, this is actually isn't an SUV. This is like a pickup truck version of the Defender, which I don't think is they do that anymore. I think I don't know if all the older Defenders were like this, or if this was like an alternate version where you could have it as like a pickup truck like this. But you know, the new Defender, I don't think there's like a pickup truck option. Anyways, I think we should embrace it actually. Maybe go with the bars there. Let's do that. Land Rover pickup truck. Okay, you can totally change the grille here. Make it look a little bit newer. These both look pretty good. I feel like you'd put this on if you were doing like a street build. This one looks more off-roady, but also the silver doesn't look as good. Like the full silver on this does not look very nice. Yeah, let's go with this one. Looks the best. Oh yeah. It's looking pretty cool now. Fenders. Alright, we can go with these ones. More off-roady looking fenders. Side skirts. Yeah, we gotta keep stock. I need those huge bars on the side. Rear fenders. Rear bumper. Oh, you're kidding me. Come on, I was just about to be done as well. God damn it. That's so annoying. These sessions are always ending in this stupid game. It's really stupid, especially when you're in the garage too. I mean, that's just the dumbest thing ever. Actually, I should have went back into a solo session. So dumb. Whenever I'm playing this game solo, I just need to just go into solo sessions because, like, the fact I'm always getting kicked out because the servers never last more than 2 hours is pretty annoying. It's very annoying. It's very stupid. I'm gonna grab a drink because I'm still thirsty. I have half a cream soda left from what I was drinking at the end of last night's stream, so let me get that.
You having fun out there with the league?
Okay, straight back to the garage, so that's good. I don't know why I feel so tired today. I literally haven't done anything. I've been awake for almost 12 hours and I literally spent the entire day in bed. Just grabbed a drink from my mini fridge and I already feel exhausted. That is crazy. I feel like I just ran up a flight of stairs. At least I got some nice ice cold cream soda. It's a little bit flat, but it's fine. It's only one day. Okay. Rear bumper. Okay, the rear look on this one is pretty cool actually. I think I'll take it over the bar there at the back. This looks cooler, I think. I'll do the plate after. I think I want to change the color on this, maybe to black or something. Make it look kind of badass. Like a Land Rover G-Wagon or something. I don't know. I like the red details at the front from whatever company that is, but their parts weren't really available for the rest of the car, except for the fenders, which don't have any of the red on them. Wish we could get the red details on other parts of the car. Also, do I even have space in my library? No, I do not. Okay, so we actually need to go and remove one from another car. Unless I want to take a color that I have on another car and put it onto this, which is something I did think about, like, because you can only have up to 100 wraps, which is kind of annoying. And it's not just like, you know, community wraps that have decals and stuff on them. It's like even just changing the color of your car. But if I have a car that I just made black or just made red or whatever, just to put a color on it, then I can just use that same wrap. I think I can have it on both cars. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So let's see, because I probably have a lot of cars that are just black, right? So I think we can just bring the black onto this, like from my Panamera or my Aventador. This Aventador looks like a metallic black, and this one's more gloss. So yeah, we can just go with that. I think that's fine. Let's go with the metallic black for my Aventador. That looks good. Yeah, let's go with that. Are you kidding me? Oh, this game is so stupid. Why? Why? Just to copy the wrap, the exact same wrap I have on a different car, I need to go have a free slot in my, you know, in the inventory, I guess. This is so retarded. You have a game that has like 200 cars in it, but you make it so you can only have up to 100 wraps. That is just so stupid. Like there's no reason. It's so dumb. It's like the dumbest thing ever. Well, which one of these cars could go without its wrap, I guess? I'm gonna have to go take it off and put the car back to stock. Which one of these cars will be fine in stock? This AMG GTS is normally like a shiny gold, right? So I don't need this gloss yellow on it. We can just go back to the stock gold, I think. Let's go find that car. Where's my GTS Roadster at? That's the regular GT. GTS Roadster, where are you? There we go. Yeah, this car's normally gold. We'll just go back to stock color on this. I like my yellow, but we'll go back to gold. Gotta do what we gotta do. There we go. It still looks fine in gold. Yeah, I kept the yellow calipers on there. Alright, yeah, this is fun. Just kind of looks like a more decked out GTS Roadster. Good looking car. Anyways, back to my Land Rover Defender, which I wanted to make black. I'm thinking I kind of want to slam this car too, even though we're using it for off-road. Like the street version of this thing in Unbound, I get it why it's slammed. But this is an off-road one. This car's looking really high up. I think I want to slam it. Slam my off-road Defender. I think it could look cool. Kind of like my slammed Chevrolet C10 that I have in this game, which I actually use as a street car. And that's in black. If you're gonna slam a pickup truck or an SUV, you should probably make it black. That's usually the thing to do. That's like an actual car trend in real life. Just get like a classic like black SUV or truck, then slam it. That's what people do. So yeah, we're just gonna do straight black here. Yeah, I think metallic looks better than gloss. Could also go satin. Satin kind of looks nice too, actually. Maybe we should do satin. Yeah, let's go with satin. That looks kind of good. I'll give the car a good look around just to make sure it's good, but yeah, I think it'll look nice. Should probably make the rims darker too. Probably black satin for the rims. But yeah, I think this car is looking nice. Black satin. Can't even like see the calipers back there. Should probably make them red. Yeah, let's go with the red Brembos here. Number 10s. Yeah, keep the original rim, but we're gonna do black satin instead of the dark gray. Yeah, the brake discs you probably can't even see. Yeah, you can't even like see that. These rims are too small. Okay, yeah, that's looking good. It's got the red calipers at the back too. There we go. And the plate. Let's go with that frame. And Defender is too many letters, right? Yeah, that's 8. Even actually, yeah, Defend is 6 letters, right? So just do Defend. Defend. There we go. Defend. Alright, here's my Land Rover Defend. I think it's basically ready here. It's got some red nitrous. Red backfire too, of course. I think a red underglow will also go a long way. Actually, do I have any spare ones? No, okay. Red underglow. And yeah, I think I want to lower this thing. So if you put the suspension on and then you actually like lower it as well, like can you do both of those or? I'm not sure. I'm gonna throw the suspension on this. I think this car looks cooler a little bit lower, actually. So let's throw that on. And then can I stance it as well? Yes. Not really that much, though. Yeah, you can't really do that much, because then the tires go out like that. So you can only do it really 2 clicks from the top there. I guess we'll go with that. Okay. Well, this car is as low as it can get. Let's mess with the exhaust. I hope this actually sounds like a V12. Yeah, and it kind of lifts up like that. That's cool too. How like it lifts up when you start it. Definitely sounds like a V12. It doesn't sound that nice though, because it's been kind of messed with. And also, like, engines don't usually sound as good when they're twin turbo. Like, sometimes they can sound better. Like V8s, for example, like in McLarens, like the twin turbo V8s they use, they sound really good. But a lot of times, if you like turbocharge your V8 or whatever, it's not going to sound as nice. Same thing with V12s. Naturally aspirated V12s sound a lot better than twin turboed ones, but we'll tune this thing to make it sound good. Alright, we'll go tone all the way up. The overrun already sounds crazy, and this is only in the middle. I think I should just jack this up. Here we go. Alright, that's a little bit crazy. Car's looking pretty good though, so this is my Land Rover Defender. Now, since this car is you know, turned on, it like lifts up, and it's kind of high now, so I think we should still lower it, and then it'll still be kind of like a low, like even when we turn it on. So if we go like that, for example, it's got a bit of camber now with the wheels, but if we turn the thing off, yeah, it goes back down. And then for the stance, the height's all the way down. So yeah, this car is like super low right now, but then you turn it on, it's still gonna lift up a bit. Yeah, that looks pretty sick. That looks pretty awesome. So I guess we'll test this thing out next week if I stream this on Saturday. And I guess we'll probably start with some off-roading to test out the new Defender, which is looking pretty awesome. So other than that, that's it for tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream on Need for Speed Heat, and I will see you guys all next time. Goodbye.